morning and welcome to Columbia River Circuit Finals here in Yakima. We just finished up the breakaway roping and we have such an amazing breakaway circuit and some ladies that are competing. And with me is our average winner of our finals, Jennifer Casey. Jennifer, talk about the girls this morning, the 3 rounds that we did, and you ended up on top.
It was awesome. We got to rope this morning. It was a super fast roping. I think we had a 1.7 and a couple 1.9s and a 1.8, so it went really good, and the calves were awesome and it went pretty fast.
In this arena, being as small as it is, I know I've talked to some calf ropers and bulldoggers, and they talk about how quick they have to be out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
How much quicker do you guys have to be as tie down or as breakaway ropers?
So we roped these calves last Saturday, and they all really ran. And we knew once you bring them inside, it just obviously slows them up. You just have to be super sharp on it because this gate is open slow. It's not very efficient, so it opens slow, then the calves kind of hesitate. So it's not a fast, it's just having to be really honest.
Gotcha.
Because lots of people try to cheat it and it just doesn't work. So like my first one, I was a little bit late because the gates opened, the calf kind of just, and then went,
right.
So you just have to kind of play with it.
Well, you got the money, you got the title for the average. You were pretty much the founder and the girl behind getting this all going within the PRCA, the WPRA, and we were talking in I think it was when we were up in Sandpoint.
Yeah.
And you talked about hopefully 2025 we'll see this at the NFR. But talk about a little bit. There's really only 2 of our circuits that are putting breakaway roping in their finals.
I think it's us, and I want to say it was Badlands was the first year that they had it. It was at Texas Circuit Finals last weekend, but you didn't have to have your card. And to me, it's really important that we are with the WPRA because of the rules that it provides us. We might not all agree with the rules, but we have rules to follow. And I think that's really important that as breakaway ropers, we need to make sure we follow and support the WPRA in that aspect. But yes, it's all, they can say whatever, but it all started in the Columbia River Circuit. And with the big rodeos adding breakaway, it's just kind of taken off. And then it showed RFD-TV that, oh, yeah, the crowd does like breakaway. The sponsors like breakaway roping.
Yes.
It's easy for everybody to understand. And so then they added it the American. And oh my gosh, well, look, you have 500 breakaway ropers in slack. And they're scrambling to have to do, So it's going to surpass barrel racing. I mean, there's just the ground level of breakaway roping is huge at this moment. So I can the sky's the limit.
Well, and do you think that has something to do with the desire and the need for women to have competitive events in rodeo?
Yes.
Because after college, it seems like you're so limited.
And so many women have come up and said thank you for doing this because they've either, after college, they either have get married, kids, job, life, adulting, as I like to adulting. And they
hate that when that happens.
I know, adulting. So they put their rope down because there's not much money and you only can go to the same. I mean, I started going to amateur rodeos or regional rodeos when I was 13.
Right.
And I've been going to them for the same ones for over 30 years and it's just not any fun, right? But now we have the chance to compete for big money and in 2 weeks I'm going to be at Fort Worth with equal added money.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's just amazing. So that's, I think, why you have this surge or swell of women ropers because they're like, I can pick my rope back up. My barrel horse, look, he can be a breakaway horse. And you know how many, I say team roper dads, but they like, well, you know what? I think my daughter, I can make her a breakaway horse and don't have to spend $60,000 on a barrel horse, right?
Right.
And they're already roping, and so in the practice pen and the kids and the girls and, that's who I want to impact is that person that wants to come back to the sport. And then that little girl sitting in the stands to know that, someday I can be in the yellow arena in December.
Oh, and I love that. And you also do a lot of personal training, is that correct? With, as far as mental game?
Virtual coaching. It's kind of just involved talking all about breakaway roping and helping people understand that you don't have to sit in the stands and watch, that you can do it too. And how that looks for you might be different than how it looks for me, but you can still have goals and set them and reach them, and it's pretty cool.
Well, I give you kudos for blazing that trail for women because it's something that's very much needed. I know you have a very active Instagram account. Could you let our audience know where they can find you and follow you? So that they can...
just opened a Facebook page. It's Jennifer Casey, and I named it all about breakaway roping. I think and then my personal Facebook, and then I have want to say my Instagram is Jennifer_L_Casey. I'm not as much Instagram, but Facebook. So
well,
come follow. Oh, and the Complete Roper. We have a group.
Oh, okay.
And it's huge and it's growing, and we talk all the details of breakaway roping.
Okay, well, we'll put those links up there for you. But congratulations on
Yes.
your average win, and good luck to you in 2020.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, that's it from Yakima at the Columbia River Circuit Finals.